Chimezie, you said you're a teacher, right? I mean, you married maybe 95. I probably was 11 years then. You're a teacher. I mean, that's the best I know, except you went to College of Education to smoke weed and drink pame, right? You have 4 or 5 kids, right? And you have 8 siblings, 5 in America. And your daughter, who was in Oko, says sometimes she would not see Gary to drink. I mean, when I tried to help her, she told me I'm driving a car of 150 million naira. I'm using phones and metal glasses and iWatch of over 16 million, and she cannot drink Gary. Well, then when I gave her an option to go to Oba and do tests for her rape case that resulted to unusual breathing, she refused to go, and she went back to the man she said that raped her to solicit him for money or to blackmail him. I mean, how can you go back to a man that you claim that raped you? In that case, her story is false. Or maybe she's stupid, because that's contradicting yourself. Going back to your raper to solicit for money. Chimezie, at the climax of my illness, I cried. I appealed to Ekene, Yetinyega Akwukwo, to come to the promised land. I mean, you know where you're coming from. And you know how people sees you. I mean, everybody don't have to be assertive like me and confident. It's not because I joined court. It's not because I'm in America. It's because I was raised by heroes. But that doesn't make me aggressive. I mean, even when I was in Nigeria, I was a kingmaker. I mean, a holy Mwisiefi that moves mountain. I would tell him to sit down, he sit down. That's how God created me. I mean, if Igwe reaches my village, I'm due to be Igwe, but I don't need it. If I use the title Last King on my social media, it's just for literature's sake. I mean, the way I am, I can pay bloggers and work with American intelligence to make sure that P2B don't sit as a president in Nigeria. But I don't need that because the family love me so much. But I'm nobody because I'm your brother. I mean, God brought you to a promised land where you are making over 3 million naira every month, contrary to 60,000 they were paying in Nigeria. Despite your abject poverty and the abuse you're receiving from your husband, he lured you to go back. I was in the hospital. I called you. I told you don't go back. You thought it's when one nigga and then Ngozi haven't had grown kids. Everything have changed. You don't know. When last did you hear from one nigga? When last did you hear from Ngozi? Ebu don't get the amoma. By now, their kids they supposed they bring now. Their kids you supposed they bring. And I never told you to divorce your husband. I just said stay back and create future for your kids. Tomorrow night they go say hunger kill. Nephew promise. I mean your son that had hearing deficiency. You know what I do now. Why could they talk what I do for you on social media? I'm now trying to author my documentary that white people are trying to pay me over $1 million, $1 million, because it's gonna feature a series and movies. It's what I've been working on with Tijo before Tijo left Nigeria and got sick. I mean, I've done over 100 videos that had authored the documentary. And you cannot bring a small laptop or pen and paper and write it down as a literature. I mean, I'm trying to find somebody to pay ₦1 million just to write it as a literature, and I will sign the person up as a shareholder into my business. Do you know, you go say, you be angel, bro. I mean, if you see person for night, tell the person, say, you be my sister. The person go tell you, say, na lie, the smell make you come out. Because the cigarette and smoke a day alone, you cannot make that in 2 months as a salary. I mean, you cannot work as a teacher again in a really Bible. I mean, you and Anayo cannot call your mom. And tomorrow, America, document you, I'm documenting.